Right now, a lot of people packing up. There is a reason they call today one of the busiest travel days of the year. The predicted 54 million people traveling by road, air, or train is expected to be the largest in nearly 15 years. Also, millions will be hitting the open road thanks to cheap gas prices and a strong economy. Across the country right now, train stations are full of people heading out to start their holiday week. This is what it looked like at Union Station in Washington, D.C. last night. In Los Angeles, officials say more than 2.5 million people will head through LAX within the next 2 weeks. In fact, the Transportation Security Administration is predicting this year will be the busiest Thanksgiving for air travel ever. And many people will be heading out to their Thanksgiving destinations by flying out of mid-Michigan. Fox 47's Brett Caller is live at the Capital Region International Airport this morning. And Brett, how are things looking right now?
Yeah, so far things have been pretty good here at the airport this morning. Only a handful of people going through security right now, but throughout the morning we've seen waves of people, so at times there has been a line getting through security to the gates. We've got flights going to places like Chicago, Minneapolis, and Detroit this morning. And again, some good news here, all of which are on time. But one thing that we are keeping a close eye on is the weather. Now, across the country, the weather is fairly quiet. No big weather makers, but we are seeing some very high winds locally. We've seen gusts this morning exceed 30 miles per hour. And so with that, takeoff or landing could be a little bit bumpy here at the airport here in DeWitt Township. Of course, this on a day in which 54 million people are expected to travel either by air or by road. It's traditionally known as the busiest travel day of the year, but those traveling through this airport are especially happy with the convenience.
Well, we parked in the second row. It takes about 5 minutes to get through security, and you don't have to get here 2 hours ahead of time, which is great. So.
Okay. And back here live at the airport, again, only a handful of people going through security right now. But as I mentioned, throughout the morning, we've seen waves of people as their flight time approaches. The line tends to pick up here. And so with that, still a good idea to get here a couple of minutes earlier just to make sure that you get through TSA lines smoothly. We're live this morning at the airport here in DeWitt Township. I'm Brett Caller, Fox 47 News.